What's happening? What's happening? You bum.
Yeah. Get out of here with that shit, man. Yo, you don't know me and you don't know I'm going through, so fuck you and your lame ass point of view. That should have been my whole mission from the start. You putting it together, I tear it all apart. What? Gotta get mine, stepping through this minefield, and what's not mine becomes mine. You mine? That's the way I gotta take it from the mans. Put a price up on the fans, I put let up in the stand. It doesn't matter who the target is. You know I'm gonna finish it once I get it started, kid. That's the way
Bro,
I gotta market it.
you and I kind of know who Fahk was, right? I know who Fakuram was, but I'm mad at the fact that we... Damn. Hold on. Damn. 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 Hold on. What's going on here? Why's my camera all figgity fucked up, bro? What's up? What the hell is going on here? Hold up. This is not right. This is not right. My guy, I'm confused. How bright do I need to make this? My color correction is off, apparently. I have no idea what's happening. My green screen's all okay. Hold on a second. Dark as hell, bro. I'm saying like more than usual, because my black ass is already dark. But the fact that it's not doing the thing is getting me tight. I'm not gonna hold you. What is, you know what? I'll raise the gamma slightly. Bro, why is my shirt transparent? It's getting me mad. I'm getting mad about the wrong thing already, bro. I'm getting mad about the wrong thing already, bro. I'm already getting there. I swear to God. I don't know what the hell they was thinking doing this with Fakuram. I've heard many a thing about Fakuram, and I to this day I don't know why they decided to go with such a obvious crazy ass character for the state that for Tekken. You feel me? Especially in Tekken 7. But Tekken 7, I heard this isn't any of my information at all. This is information that I found in general, right?
Huh?
Fakuram. Yeah, see, man, I'm trying to figure out my green screen, bro. I don't know what's going on. My green screen is not green screening. My camera is not camera-in. I look like doo-doo, right? Well, more than usual. Okay. Okay, I'll just raise the hell out of the contrast. My shirt's gonna be bright, and I'm sorry for whatever's going on over there. What's going on, C-Man? I hope you're doing good. All I heard is that people didn't like him in T7, that he was paid DLC in T7, and that everyone is mad that they would have had to pay for him again. Exactly. That was one of my original statements that I had said that I wanted to make earlier today, that previous DLC characters need to be base in the next game, the next installment, because why would you have DLC have to be repurchased for the next game? Granted, hear me out, I already understand that they have to redevelop the character, but it's not new shit. You feel me? Like, it makes sense to like do Roger, the Kangaroo Rabbit from Tekken whatever the hell, as DLC, because he's been gone for eons. But you're gonna do a character that's DLC in the previous game as DLC in the next game, versus doing a base game character from the previous game as DLC. Like, this is my bias. This is my bias coming out. Master Raven should have been DLC in this game. My internet has been fucking up all day, only slightly annoying. Uh-oh, no grinding for you, C-Man. No grinding today, bro. I don't get that, but like, I paid for Kunimitsu twice. But that's the thing, though. There's a difference between Kunimitsu and... Hold on. This shit is irking me. How bright this light is, it's in my eyes. That's the thing between Kunimitsu and, Fakuram, right? Fakuram was not hated, but he was not loved in Tekken 7. He was not loved in Tekken 7. Fakuram was used in Tekken 7. He was used in Tekken 7. Hold on. I even saw this video that I could... I'm not going to show you guys a video. But there was this statement that somebody said. I think it was FXD said. Where... Fakuram, upon release, so Fakuram came out like a week or two before a major tournament, and 90% of the players within that tournament chose Fakuram. Even a known player who, I forgot who they played. Let me see if I can find the tweet. I forgot who they played, but they swapped off their main character to play Fakuram because he was that good. And that is ridiculous. This nigga ignorant as hell, bro. Who did this to you, Attack? You a bum for real. I'm not gonna find the tweet. I'm not gonna find the tweet. It's not, it doesn't seem, it just doesn't make sense to me that a character like Fakuram came back. It doesn't. Because, you know what? I'm gonna go into... Let's start going into semi-evidence. What is going on? Sunlight's going on. Let's go into evidence over here, right? And we're going to go into the first evidence of FXD talking about how he created a guide for Fakuram. And it says, if you're wondering why he was awful to fight, here's this Fakuram defense guide. A defense guide! Have you seen anybody... There's two of me. Have you guys ever gone on YouTube and needed to look up a defense guide for a fighting game? For one, granted, it's not bad. I like the idea. It's very good to help people out who don't understand how defense works in certain video games. But The fact that this video is a minute long says a lot. It says a lot. A guy said he used a lot for the wrong... Exactly. He was used a lot for the wrong reasons. Look, we're going to watch a little bit of this video. Just a smidge. Just a smidge of it. Hold on. This isn't even the full video. Is this... How long? It's not available anymore. Okay, we deleted it. So, let's watch a little bit of it and see why... And let's try to, like, peer into it with the mindset of keeping track of how Tekken 8 currently is. Granted, we know that Tekken 8's going to change because Harada fired the entire team who did Season 2 and is bringing on a team to do Season 3. Hopefully, it goes well. But we're going to watch a little bit of this, and we're going to try and keep track of how Fakuram played in Tekken 7 and try to transfer it over to Tekken 8.
Okay, here goes. Fakuram has 3 charge moves: Erupting Knee, Tornado Kick, and Burst. Instead of charging, he can choose a bunch of other options. You have 3 choices: block, duck, or interrupt. First, scout Fakuram's charge mix-up starters: standing 3, forward 3-2, while standing 2, standing 4, and back 2. After using a starter, Fakuram now has 4 move classes to choose from. First is the standard ender, a mid or low that's unsafe but can't be interrupted. These are all block punishable. Second is the non-chargeable ender. It launches or knocks down. Duck these. Third is the uncharged charge move. These are mid and track both ways. Counter hit interrupt them. Fourth is the charge move. All are mids. These can be counter hit interrupted or sidestepped. For your interrupt, find your character's I-15 or faster high reward counter hit tool. Think Magic 4. To summarize, block the starter, then decide if you want to block, duck, or counter hit. If the starter hits you, you can't try to interrupt. Guess correctly over and over until you win. Easy, right? Okay.
This is the part that got me. The only chance you have at being successful at fighting Fakuram is by...
Can't try to interrupt. The start 15 or faster high reward counter hit tool. Think Magic 4. To summarize, block the starter.
Block the starter. You have to block the first hit, which is normal. Obviously, there's hit confirms, so obviously it would go into a string. Now...
Then decide if you want to block, duck, or counter hit.
3 different options. You have to choose one and hope that you guess correctly. This is ridiculous. I understand he was highly played. I understand there was a lot going on with Fakuram for Tekken 7. But there are other characters that could have been added instead of... We could have gotten actual fan favorites over Fakuram. And I'm glad you brought that up, Arandi. The only positive thing that I've seen about Fakuram, outside of people being like, I thought he was popular, why are people complaining now? Is that he was announced on Mother's Day. You're telling me that we got a character announcement based off a fucking joke, based off fuck your mom? Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass? We're releasing whole characters based off a fucking meme, bro? Are you dead ass? You might as well add Waffle House in this bitch. You might as well add Waffle House in this bitch. And have a % chance of the workers working there going to go beat your ass. An unlockable character type shit. What's going on, Katana? I hope you're doing well. This is ludicrous. This is dumb. This is dumb as fuck. It's dumb as fuck. Not only with that, right? Not only with that, my main issue outside of Fakuram being added to the game, right, is that he was previously DLC, as we already know, right? He was already DLC. Hold on one second. Let me get this up for you guys. Also, let me get the music back. I'm trying to find the DLCs. Like, and their separate packages. Hope you're doing well, Katana. How was Mother's Day? Mother's Day was fine. She was working, unfortunately. So we didn't end up doing anything quite yet, but we're gonna figure out what to do a little bit later on. All right, here's a perfect image, and it's tiny as shit. I fucking hate it here. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do that. We don't need to see proof. Give me one more second. You know what? It doesn't. I don't know why I took a screenshot of this shit. Here is the DLC and how it worked for Tekken 7. I was working too, so I know how she feels. Yeah, exactly. But the weather was nice. It was pretty okay. How was work for you, KK? How do you know Murdoch is confirmed? Because we're following the whole tree, bro. We're following the goddamn. Okay. So, I'm not one to talk about leaks, as you guys already know. I'm not one to talk about leaks. So, do you want me to go based off of what I know, excluding the leak information, or including the leak information? Because Murdoch is confirmed. Marduk is confirmed, unfortunately. And I will not be playing Tekken 8 until Season 3 at this point. I will not be doing it. If you don't like talking about it, it's not that I don't like talking about it, it's just, it's a leak. It wasn't meant to be known. I made a special announcement in the Discord on Mother's Day. You made a special announcement? Hold up. What's the special announcement, KK? Hold on, I missed it. I've been busy out the fucking wazoo. What is it? Listen up. No, it's not in listen up. Where is it? Lounge? Nope. Wait. Nope. Wait. Yep. Yo, that's exactly what I thought it was. Congrats, KK. Congrats. Congrats. I'm so happy for you. I hope everything goes well. A little katana in the way. Holy shit. It's exactly what I thought it was when you said you made an announcement. I was like, wait, I don't want to make an assumption. Good shit, KK. Congrats. And happy Mother's Day to you, KK. Happy Mother's Day. Congrats. I wish you all the best. I wish a very lovely pregnancy, and I hope Mr. Katana ends up treating you like the queen that you deserve to be treated. You feel me? But back into Heat mode. Yes. They are re-releasing Tekken 7 DLC as Tekken Plus 8 DLC, and it's fucking dumb shit. Now, my statement was, and my argument for today is that DLC characters should be part of base game for the future installments. Now, as we can see here, we have Lydia, who's at the end, by the way. So Lydia and Kunimitsu are at the end. Fakuram, Season 3, with Leroy, Ganryu, and Zafina. Zafina was base game in this. Zafina was base game in Tekken 6. Negan, we're gonna exclude Negan, Noctis, and Geese because obvious reasons. Those characters are collabs, special guests. So obviously we're not gonna include special guests, but it would be cool to include future special guests. Excuse me. It would be cool to include special guests for future games as well, but that would possibly mean that we're getting Akuma and or Noctis and or Geese and or Negan in the future of any other game. Now, excluding that, why was Leroy base game and Kuni wasn't? Flashy. Leroy was a cool addition, but his hype wasn't as high as Kunimitsu, because Kunimitsu is a beloved character from a long time ago, if I remember correctly. I want to say Kunimitsu was a Tekken 5 character release. I don't fully remember, but I do know Kunimitsu from back in the past, obviously. I just don't know exactly which game she debuted in. Speaking of special guests, who do you think is going to be the guests for the end of Season 2? It's not a guest character. It's a brand new character. And the brand new character, I feel, is either going to be a female boxer, a female wrestler, or we're going to get another, which will be cool. I'm not going to assume the fighting style, but I think it would be cool to have another ambiguous character like Leo. Leo, for those who don't know Leo's backstory, Leo is was a girl who was to be perceived as a boy. So but within the information behind Leo, they don't really use pronouns for Leo. So I think it's they and their for their bio if you were to read it. But I think Leo's pronouns are supposed to be he, but it would be cool to have another character that's ambiguous, similar to Leo. A fighting style, though, I have no idea. I would love another boxer. I would be fine with another wrestler, so long as something different. Because King, and I do not want Armor King. Do not want Armor King. By the way, no, no, no. Give me a new wrestler. Give me a new wrestler. I'll even take Julia. I'll take Julia in her luchador form. I'll take that. I don't care. But make it a brand new character who's wrestling or a new boxer. Just give me something. I'd rather Armor King instead of Falcon. No. Everybody's already tired of regular King. If we get a black version of King, everybody's going to get even more upset. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Jinx, don't mess with me, bro. I already got your black ass in trouble. I will hop back into that Discord via my own magical way and get you into more trouble, my guy. You got in trouble over a profile picture, gang. I'll get you in trouble over words next time, gang. Well, don't mess with me, cuz. Don't mess with me, bro. God damn. Now, a boxer would be fire. I would love a boxer that works similar to Steve, but obviously a little bit better. I would love that. Or if they want to completely ditch Master Raven, which would be a very sad disappointment, I would love another ninja. I think another ninja would be pretty bomb. But yes, to answer your question, Arandi, I believe Leroy's hype, T-Pain's hype overall was not good enough to be garnered as... I'll ask, would you guys buy T-Pain as a fighting game character? A blind T-Pain who knows Wing Chun, basically Ip Man? Because I personally wouldn't. I stopped playing Tekken 7 after Geese. So I didn't get to experience Lei, Marta, Armor King, Julia, Negan. I didn't get to experience any of these characters at their like peak when they first dropped. But I did play Noctis. I platinumed the game, but I ended up falling off because just other games were coming out. So I was just like, you feel me? I was just not there for it. But I would push your hairline back to the back of your heels. That's crazy as hell, bro. That's crazy as hell, Jinx. I'm not even gonna bother with you, bro. If it ain't Salvatore, I'm not buying a real lifer. It would be so hilarious if Salvatore was a special guest in every goddamn fighting game coming out. Salvatore Ganachi would be hilarious as a new character in every fighting game being released. I would not know what to do. Are those new glasses? Yes, these are my second pair of new glasses. I have two. I would buy him so fast. It would be so cool to see how they animate him in different games, to see how different he plays. I would love it. It would be so cool. It would be so bomb. But the way Tekken has been doing their DLC, unfortunately, has been like they're going to show you the dates. Hold on, let me see if I can get a picture real quick. They're going to show you the dates, and that's it. They're not going to show you what's going on with them, and that's a problem for me because I am sick and fucking tired of having to wait until next season to see who returning character number 2 is going to be. Returning character number 3 is going to be. Bring the old ones back? You talking about the broken ones? I would be sick and I would be sick and tired. I am sick and tired of having to wait quarterly. There's so much sun out. It's fucking up my green screen. Hold on. It's getting me mad. Hold on. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You feel me? I'm done with having to wait for. I'm done with having to wait for this next season to roll around, waiting every 3 months for a character to drop. It's not the way content should be released. Because at this point, people are spending money to have to play. So people are spending money. This is a separate topic. People are spending money to not only practice, but to also play as a character that they don't know who they're getting. This is a separate topic, like I said. I also believe that DLC characters should be available for practice, automatically. Not even a rental system. That might be something controversial to some. I don't give a shit. These fighting games, I understand that they need to make money. Completely fine. They need to make money. You're reducing the player count by making every DLC character be only playable if you buy them, or if you go to a friend's house. Spending money on an educated wish, it's not the way it needs to be done. It really isn't. Just give them the Fatal Fury new set and I'm set? No. Because at that point, it's going to be stale. We need some new stuff. We need some more crazy things. Who do I think the next character is going to be? Marta. I told John Lucky Chloe? No. Nobody wants Lucky Chloe. Nobody wants Lucky Chloe. Nobody wants Marta. A lot of people want Armored King. A lot of people want Marta. I don't want Marta. But a lot of people want him. I don't. I'm tired of being sick and tired of booting this game up and running into armored bullshit for the sake of neutral. That's not neutral. It's not neutral. It's not neutral. It's not even fun. It's not fun. I do not as a person who's been playing Tekken for a long time. Tekken 7 was, in my opinion, the second best Tekken game I've ever played. The first one was Tekken 6. I really enjoyed Tekken 6 Dark Resurrection, and I really enjoyed the gameplay behind Lars and Lily being announced. And the overall, everything felt not safe. Everything felt balanced. Whether a character was really strong or not, it didn't really matter because you actually had chances to try again. Tekken 8, you don't have chances, my nigga. You wake up and you eat an armored move into a 40% combo to eat it one more time to go into the next round. It's not the way to go. I think it's Kuni. I want Kuni. I want to play this game, kind of. As much as Kuni would be a good drop, unless they're currently changing stuff as we speak, because like I said, I know leaked information, it's gonna be Marta. I don't think so either, but look at the color. Jinx, I'm gonna ask you a question. What part of blue has anything to do with Fakuram's design? Here, I'll show you a picture of him. What part of blue? You telling me this nigga's ass is the only thing that indicated that we're getting Fakuram, bro? Are you dead ass? His ass. That, I can't even, what the fuck, my arm isn't, I can't even point. That, his ass, bro? Are you dead ass? The color has nothing to do with it. That little bitch ass blue, that little blue, I gotta stop cussing. That little blue on the back of his butt has, no. His shorts were that color on Tekken 7 too, no? Let me see. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. You're correct. Damn, this is a high quality ass picture, bro. What the fuck? This picture's damn. Damn, bro. This man got a, what the hell? This picture's quality as hell. Yes, to answer your question, yes, his shorts were that color. But his new design, the shorts are different. So, are they still blue? Ish. Yes. The lower end of his back. But you know who else? You know who else fits that color palette? You know who else? I got you. You know who else fits that color palette? Because it's just blue, right? It's that blue, yeah? Excuse me, that purple-ish color? Bro, I think yeah. That purplish color? That blue? Yeah, look. My Baki character? Yeah, he's that as a Baki character. No, not allowed? Clearly. Clearly, we're not allowed a beautiful black woman in Tekken 7. A beautiful, cool black woman. It's either Lucky or Kuni. It's neither. It's Marto. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to that. It's Marto. It's Marto. It's Marto. We're not this whole pass, we're not gonna have fun. This whole pass is to be like, hey guys, do you like this character? Buy the pass. Do you like Pac-Man? Buy the pass. Do you wanna play a busted ass tournament character? Here, buy the pass. And do you want a grappler? Buy the pass. Here's a new challenger. Who's it gonna be? I'm gonna make a guess and say it's another female character. It has to be. Grand Blue, save us my big titty, big thigh dragon mommy, please. I did not even watch that trailer yet, Arondi. I still have yet to watch that trailer. But this continues my point. Thank you for bringing up Grand Blue. This is how Grand Blue announced their characters. I don't know if this is like when they announced Sandy that they announced these characters, but this is how Grand Blue did their announcement. You see the characters that they're gonna put out. You see who they're gonna put out. And this is how Street Fighter. Hold on. Is this it? Where is it? And this is how Street Fighter did theirs. Also, Elena coming out a little bit after my birthday. Let's fucking go. How do you feel about redheads and gingers being the new black people? As it is a trend on TikTok. It's a fucking TikTok. Didn't Trump took that shit down? But now it's back. For some reason, I don't give a shit, bro. It doesn't mean they can say nigga. That's it. I don't care. Peachy just told me about that, and I was just like, hey, okay, that's fine. They can't say nigga, because if we were to go back in the day and you were to look at that person and be like, your skin, they will look at a ginger and be like, huh, your hair and skin tone, your hair color and skin tone look like mine, but the curl pattern in your hair looks very derogatory term. But your skin tone is the problem. Your skin tone is perfectly fine, so obviously you're okay. Like, no, I don't care. I don't care. Whatever. Congrats. Welcome to the club. You can't say nigga. You guys can have every other problem and join us, though. That's fine. I don't care. You guys can be just like us. Worry about the police. You guys could do this to each other. I like when we see each other on the street now, you can do this. And we'll give you one back. Respect. You feel me? But, like, that's it. We'll dap you up sometimes. You feel me? But that's it. The new character should have came first. Not gonna lie. See, that's the thing, Arondi. They announced Sandy and then the rest of the pass? Yeah. So they announced Sandafon, and then they announced the rest of the pass. Everything needs to go like that for the rest of every fighting game's career. Because I do not want to play a gacha in a fighting game. I don't want to buy the pass because the first character, thankfully not Street Fighter, the first character was so goddamn cool that I need to get the next one. And the next one, and the next one, and the next one. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. Let the first character be a beloved character. Completely fine. Like, in the season 3, let the first character be like Lei Wulong. Or like, who's another character that needs to return that hasn't been here in a while? Beck Doltan. Or Bruce. No, because we have Fakuram in the mix. So not Bruce. Bruce is officially in the dust. Give us Beck Doltan or who did I just say? Beck Dolsan or Lei Wulong as the first character for season 3. You're going to get so many sales just based off those two characters being the start And then after that, you can do 2 new challengers. I am all in for these games, for fighting games specifically, diving in to the new challenger realm. Give us new characters. Give us new people that like are reminiscent of the old ones. Like, we don't have Bruce anymore. We obviously have Fahk. That's his replacement, unfortunately. Muay Thai. We can have another boxer who does things similar to Steve, but better than Steve. But then we gotta buff Steve so he's still cool and relevant, which people will still play him. You feel me? I want more of that, because we are now reaching the point in fighting games where all of these games are just like, did you guys play the iteration for 5 decades ago? 5 decades, goddamn. From 8 years ago? Did you play Tekken 5, Tekken 6? No. Well, here's a character as DLC that was released then. No. Yes, we can do that. Yes, they can come back out, but we need to have more. We're reaching Tekken 8. Murata said he's done after Tekken 9. That's his last game. I want more characters. Chrissy could also be an option. She's majorly pink. So I will show you the reason why we're not gonna get Christy. Hold on, let me show you. Give me 2 seconds. I got you. Let me go. Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. He has a long name. Hold on. Let me show you the reason why we're not getting Christy Montero in Tekken 8. You forgot. How in the fuck did you forget this Killmonger haircut ass nigga? He was dead ass the first character in the first pass. Chrissy's done. Whether she would come back or not, I don't know. But odds are we have Eddie. We're not going to get Christy. Same with the reason why we're not going to get Master Raven is because we have regular Raven. Now, obviously, they can tweak the characters and make them different, but it's Capoeira. How different are you going to make Capoeira from Capoeira? You feel me? But with Raven and Master Raven, they could have similar styles, but she could have a little bit more advanced because she's the master. She could have everything that counters Victor's gameplay. She could have a teleport, not a teleport, but she could have something that like instantly closes the gap because, you know, Victor has a goddamn gun. I don't know. It can be something different. Because Eddie's irrelevant to you. Eddie is irrelevant to you. But you know who Eddie isn't irrelevant to? The niggas that were hype as fuck for Eddie. The niggas that was hype as fuck for Eddie. Granted, I'll give Eddie the benefit of the doubt. Eddie has way more to his character than Chrissy does. Eddie has way more to his character than Chrissy does. That doesn't mean I still wouldn't like Christy. Granted, I guess I just have a female preference. I would just rather play a female character because I like being nice as a woman. But like Eddie, though, like the first DLC character was one of the most annoying ass niggas in Tekken. One of, at least while I was playing Tekken. I'm not worried about Capoeira as a whole. I don't really care. But goddamn, in Tekken 4, fighting Eddie on the hardest difficulty as a CPU was annoying on my PlayStation 2. I could not do shit. I could barely do an electric. I still could barely do electrics. I'm talking about just the punch. I could barely do the default punch, like the missed time punch. I could barely do it back then. I'm better at it now. Eddie is still annoying. People said, man, I can't wait to Mash 3 in my favorite fighting game. Deadass. Deadass. I can't wait to Mash even more in my favorite fighting game. It's baffling to me. It's weird. So does that mean Miharu is out because Shao? Who the fuck is Miharu? Who the fuck is this character? And why her main picture got mad cleavage out, bro? What the fuck is going on here? Well, she's this character that took selfies? I remember you talking about her again. I remember you talking about her before. She's from Tekken Tag 2. Is that her only game? Xiao's best friend. If her Bazugog and Pigua Quan, based on Chinese martial arts. A Xiao Yu clone? She was in Tekken 4? She was in Tekken 4? After completing Xiao Yu's story mode, no wonder. No wonder I never played as her. No wonder I've never seen her. I don't play Xiao Yu, so of course I'm not gonna see her ass. Miharu is selectable by pressing 4 on Xiao Yu. However, Miharu, cannot fight against herself. If another player attempts to select Miharu, they will get Xiao Yu in her school uniform instead. Due to a bug in the coding, Miharu has a smaller hitbox than Xiao Yu, thus granting the player an exploitable advantage if they choose to play as her rather than Xiao Yu. So the answer is no. I mean, yes. The answer is yes. Miharu is completely irrelevant because she's just a clone. She straight up didn't even have her own slot. You hover over Xiao Yu and you press a different button and then she shows up. She's not even relevant. And Xiao Yu can be customized to resemble Miharu in Tekken 6. So yeah, no. That's it. Miharu is completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Nagi, what's good, my guy? What's good? I didn't even know who this character was, and the fact that this is the only picture we have of her is baffling. Thank you, Nagi. Thank you, bro. At this point, the only clones that we're getting are all the Mishimas. So Kazuya, Heihachi, and Jin. Those are the only clones that we're getting in the game. Unless we get which a good fun character would be to like randomly add at the end of this pass just for the sake of ha ha ha. Welcome back this character would be Tetsujin. Would definitely ask her out on a date. She's in high school. Never mind, she's 18. Tetsujin would be a great ass character to add that. I don't even want Mokujin. Bring a metal version. Bring Tetsujin. I'll take Tetsujin as like a random ass drop character, not a drop character, as the random ass character that they add at the end of this pass. They'd be like, so guys, season 2 is done. We're on the way to season 3, but we have something cool to show you guys. And then they show this right here, and it'd be like Winter again, returning character, and it'd be just Tetsujin doing everybody's fucking moves. That would be hilarious. He could only be selectable in like in random, not random matches. He could only be selected in everything, and he can't be used in tournaments. That'd be perfect. Either that or Combat, but I don't even know if Combat even needs to return for real. Like Combat is just irrelevant compared to Tetsujin. So I'm on the green, maybe. Just slightly. I kind of got off on a tangent here. What the hell is a female version of Mokujin? Oh yeah, there is a female version of Mokujin. I forgot. Yeah. No more of this. Second, please, no more. I really don't. It's not beneficial to you in any way by hiding the characters. It really isn't. We as a community would benefit. I see fucking gold. I see gold Mokujin right here, bro. You guys see him? Gold Mokujin? What the fuck? All right, I guess that's out. Goodbye, golden Mokujin with the mustache. You're not gonna be playable. Oh, Kingjin. Duh. Kin, golden Japanese. Got it. Kingjin right here. It'd be very beneficial. 6 of my mils, good idea. It'd be very beneficial to you as a company, Tekken, and to all of the players if you tell us who every character is. Because if you show us who all these characters are and you tell us this is down to be changed at some point, that means it shows that you're really caring about the player base. Because I feel like there are characters that are going to be added to games in the future where people are just like, I'm going to skip this character. And I did that already with Street Fighter 6. I skipped Terry. I skipped Bison. The only character I bought from this was Mai. And I'm going to buy Elena. Granted, you guys got a couple dollars more out of me because I decided not to get the whole pass, but I don't want Bison and Terry. I don't want them. Don't want them. It's just beneficial as a whole to just show us who they are. That way the player base already understands where the future of Tekken is going. Whether it's in the positive or negative, we need to know. And it's very beneficial as a whole for everybody to understand who they're buying versus a gacha. Because I'm sure it was cool as hell to see Clive be announced at that conference. I'm sure it was. But as a person who didn't play that Final Fantasy, as a person who fought against Clive already, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Just show me who this, like, Final Fantasy character. Cool. Cool. If he looks interesting in the trailer, I'll give him a shot. If the pass looks interesting as a whole, I'll get it. But as of right now, you guys are doing oh, here's this character. Oh, we're going to tease a little bit. We're going to tease a little bit. No, not today. In 3 months, here's an announcement of a character that nobody fucking wanted. Are you dead ass? They do it like this because they know the characters they're choosing are all ass. It's painfully semi-obvious that that's the way it is. They're showing announcements for characters once every quarter to only announce them at conventions and events. The event should be the character. I watched Max's video on the Tekken update, and tell me how my reaction was the same as his, as to how the only thing that was interesting outside of those cool ass costumes. Did you guys see those cool ass costumes? Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys those costumes real quick, because those costumes look clean as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Outside of the costumes, the only thing that was interesting that I was looking forward to actually was the balance updates and how they're going about it. Hold on one second. It was what? It's the spring and summer trailer. It's the spring and summer trailer here. Like the costumes that they showed here for the characters, I was like, bro, I actually kind of want that. And now that I'm thinking about it, Arandi, I am so sorry. Arandi, I'm apologizing now. I am so sorry, Arandi. Oh my god, I just thought about it. You might be cooked, bro. You might be cooked, bro. You might be mad, bro. Bro.
I'm going to make you pay.
You saw the costumes you make Azukuni? Okay. I'm glad you saw it, because that partially probably eliminates her being a possibility. It probably eliminates that. The ghosts, cool. Very good for people who want to practice. This Phantom pack looks crazy as shit. I might actually buy it. They might actually get a couple dollars out of me. They might. 2 separate packs. Vigilante and the other one. Might actually get it out of me. This coming out on my birthday. Remember that date? That's my birthday, by the way. 0.02. I don't care about Karate Kid. I still have hope? Okay. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna sit in that chair with you, Arandi. Panda costume. So I'm sure. Who was it? Fit? Not Fit. Yeah, is it Fit? I'm sure Finn's happy seeing these. Bro, regular original Tekken 6 Dragunov coming back. The fit is crazy. This is my new Sora for Smash. I had to wait till the end of that game to get him, so I'll wait again. So you were a part of the Sora for Smash train? Also, semi-hot take. There's already enough VFX flares in Tekken 8. I do not want this stage. This stage can stay the fuck away from me. I gotta stop cussing. This stage needs to stay away from me. I do not want anything to do with it. Of course you wanted him? Fair, fair. So what do you think of Smash after he was released then? Do you think he ruined it? Do you think he made it better? Also, another note for people who might not have noticed, mainly I guess mainly of the Tekken players. So Jinx, not even a Jinx, Attack, I guess. The only person here that I believe actually plays Tekken. You can probably look at Azucena's bar and notice that it's already half used. So I don't know if it's this game mode exclusive or it's going to be general, but Heat Engage be using half of the bar. That's a pretty cool rework. I don't know if it's going to be good. It's probably going to be bad for somebody like Lydia because of her stances. I don't play Tekken Ball. Yes, but this change could be general, not exclusive. I don't know. If it's not exclusive, Heat Engagers using 50% of the bar is kind of cool. Was happy for his inclusion? Valid. They probably spent all of their budget on Sora, which they definitely did. This new team that Harada hired is putting in work. I mean, sure, but we have to see what they're doing. Sidesteps have meaning now. We'll see. We'll see. And then here comes the thunder, I guess. Here comes the problem. Keep my DMs. There hasn't been I don't have a single DM. I was so mad about this, bro. So mad about that. Nigga, if you send me a DM and it's absolutely nothing, I'm gonna pop you in your forehead. I swear to God. Just a big ass slap. I swear to God. 2.1 nerfed the entire Mishima bloodline. What are we talking about here? Okay, it's just gameplay. So it's the current patch. Is that what's going on right now? Dang, they be nerfing anybody but King. Bamcone loves to nerf my characters. Patch 2.1. Alright, so a lot of 2.1. So this isn't... What the fuck are we talking about 2.1? The video that we just watched is not even going into 2.1. Hold on. This update doesn't even go into 2.1. Tekken just updated. We're on 2.1 now. So this is 2.11 and then 2.12 and then 2.13. We're on 2.11. We're on 2.0. 2.1 right now? I clicked on Epic Games. Hold on. I heard Tekken had an update. Let's see. How big is it? Okay, how big is it? 4 gigabyte. A 4 gigabyte update. All right. All right. We'll see. We'll see if this shit is still worth it. Is there patch notes? Is there no patch notes? Jin got a slap on the wrist compared to the rest. Okay. It's the same guy, right? So use this guy, whoever this McQuan guy is. This dude has a Kazuya guy. Okay. Hello? 15 hours ago. I can find him real quick? Yeah, find him. This needs to... Okay, so you see how he immediately sidesteps. Heat Burst has even less tracking. Okay. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Chip damage? Whatever, I don't give a shit. Patch notes. I love it. I love how when I click on a link, it opens a browser from OBS rather than just... .01. Okay. Is this out? Is this already out? The outfit's already out? Pixel, my ex, how are you doing? No, I'm joking. How are you doing? Okay. KK. Ew. Snack? What's going on, Snack? How you doing, my guy? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Oh my god, this font is pretty as shit. Glass? Ew. The fuck? What are you guys talking about? Game's heavy attack balance. I can't even highlight it. This is an image. What the fuck are we on right now? How are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Tackle long-term issues such as reducing air combo damage or reworking heat burst performance, which will blah, 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 blah. General gradual adjustment of moves with excessive return. The following previous update balance adjustments have been made with the focus on the following points. Adjustment of moves where the return is disproportionately high relative to the risk involved. Okay. Adjustments of the high-performance moves that easily create consecutive advantageous situations that lead to one-sided developments. So Jack 8's okay. False savior when true captor enters the room. Meal Hawk when I don't know the fuck. What are you talking about here? What's going on? How are you guys doing? Through these adjustments, these goals to blah 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 blah. Additionally, moves not targeted in this update will continue to be reviewed based on player trends feedback with further adjustments implemented as necessary. Reduction of aerial combo damage. In consideration of the current trend of increasing overall combo damage, adjustments have been made to the damage of moves that contribute significantly to particularly powerful aerial combos across all characters. These changes are intended to increase the opportunities for offense, defense, and tactical exchanges while also addressing the excessive disparity in damage potential between characters. Aerial combos will continue to be closely monitored, and if the instances of excessive damage are identified, additional measures will be considered as appropriate. Okay? We're just chilling. How are you doing? I'm doing all right, okay? I'm doing all right. Currently complaining as I always do. What have you been up to? How was your stream yesterday? In light of the fact that during exchanges surrounding heat burst activation, it was often difficult for a defending player to evade the move with sidesteps even when anticipating the activation. The overall tracking performance of heat burst against lateral movement has been reduced. So you're saying that's currently active right now? I need to test it. I'm gonna need to test this out. Reduction of chip damage. What is your guys' take on the chip damage? Did you guys really care about chip? Voices, move lists, heat burst. Reduce the homing duration against side steps. When heat activation available, reduces hitbox size to mitigate difference. I hate ship damage to be blocked. Valid. Completely valid. But I'm talking about specifically for Tekken 8. I don't care about it, but some characters have too much damage. Okay. My take is... Chip damage is okay, but I think it should only be applied for special moves. Specifically in 2D fighters. But in 3D fighters, I'm okay with it being applied in how it is in Tekken via heat. But it should be somewhat even across the board, where certain characters have certain moves that do a higher percent of chip versus weaker moves. That way nobody could just heat and then light jab you to chip you to death. But that's probably pretty basic. It was good, nothing too crazy. Who already told me that you're going to be streaming on the 16th. What are you doing on the 16th? I hate chips? Valid. Valid. I hate chips, especially the way it's being used in City of the Wolves. Because the current meta, as of right now, is to get the life lead, and then when they're low, play passive and chip them out. It's absolutely dog water, and it's bitch moves. It's bitch made, bro. I hate it. I hate it so bad. You normally do community games. Ah, got you. Strong aerial spike. Paul, forward, 1+2, airborne, hit, etc. Fix an issue where the behavior performing a back roll recovery with a button input differed from performing it with a backwards directional input. Okay. Hold moves. Fix an issue where certain characters' hold moves could be performed through unintended input methods. Fix an issue where, as far as some characters' hold moves, the recoverable damage dealt to the opponent when absorbed with Power Crush was lower than intended. Okay. Oh, well, since we're here... Three, 5. So this has been active then. 4, 5. So, what? Okay. Recrease. Wait, hold on. 2.01. Patch notes 4.5. This is April 5th, so this is already active. During silent entry, 1+2. Increase recovery on block and whiff by 1 frame, adjusting the frame advantage on block from 13 frames to 14 frames. The behavior of the opponent on a hit has been changed. Adjusted. Okay. Okay. Lydia. During heat, change the chip, change the damage, change the damage. Change the damage from 50 to 35? Why'd you lower her damage on that? During Heaven and Earth 1, the combo scaling after an aerial hit has been changed from 80% to 60%, reducing the damage of subsequent follow-up attacks. Okay. Airborne, okay. The damage dealt through animations is adjusted as follows: 26 to 20, 36 to 28, 50 to 38. They reduced a lot of goddamn damage. They reduced a lot of damage. $15 to 35 is crazy. That's ridiculous. 50 to 35, and they overall reduced a lot of damage, which is pretty good. And I did complain about it a little bit earlier that there's a lot of damage going on right now. So Tekken 6 and 7 felt better due to more chances to play. So I wonder if this game is going to feel a little bit better now, even with all the aggressive stuff. Although the change to the heat engage being not true anymore, I wonder how that is actually going to affect actual gameplay. So we are actually going to give it a shot. I know that Tekken has... Not Tekken, Steam has an update that it's definitely going to do. I just need to see if it already happened. Given my luck, it probably already did not... It probably did not happen. Not yet. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna boot up Tekken and we're gonna see what's up. Let's go see what's up with Tekken. Because I need to see if they actually fixed some things or if it feels the same. I played it for a bit, and you can definitely notice the damage change. Yeah, especially with the HP pool increase. With the HP increase, it's gonna be, there's a lot of HP to kind of go through, especially with the sidestepping. Good, because I actually was trying to learn how to get good at sidestepping. So if sidestepping is actually doing something, then I'm glad to hear it. Did I tell you that I was gifted Persona 3 Reload? I think you did tell me. Congrats. I think it was for your birthday, yeah? You got both Metaphor and Persona 3. Congrats, by the way, and happy belated if I didn't say it. I have not had the time. I'm looking forward to playing it at some point. I really want to, but life calls, unfortunately, and I keep on picking up the fucking phone. I really do. My game just closed. You're trying to pick the damage like second 7? Yeah, but if they do that, King is still gonna be stupid. King needs to be changed, like yesterday. King really needs to be changed. Also, what is y'all's take on them doing fighter passes that are based off of community input? Why is my game running like a potato? The audio is so far behind. My game is lagging. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think I ended up increasing my quality at some point. I think I would be okay with them doing at least one slot. Not the entire pass, maybe, but like maybe one slot attached to thank you for the link, by the way, Ron, in case I didn't say it. One slot attached to community voting. That way we get definitely one character that the community definitely wants. And obviously it would be based off a list of what would be achievable within the engine. But yeah, so if they're trying to bring the damage back down to how it was in Tekken 7, cool. But we'll see. Even heard rumors that they're trying to bring King's 441 as a tornado, and then nerfing Drag to where his 4-4 will be a tornado instead of what it is now. That would remove his entire current string. That's the problem with that. Why would they want to modify his entire... You know what? I'm cool with them changing stuff like that because it allows for actual change within the worlds of Tekken. Right? I'm cool with that. But at the same time, that needs to happen with everybody. I want more people to have more strings all across the board. My game is playing so slow. Yeah, I'm gonna need to check out those fits. I'm gonna need to check out these fits. I'll check it out after I lower the quality. I don't know about King's 441, but Drag's 4-4 being changed removes that entire string that he does. Because people have been complaining about how long Drag's combos are. Fine. Fine. I'll take it. I'm cool with that. Completely cool with that. Completely fine with that. I forgot what I was using before. I think it was performance. Performance, excuse me. It's running a little bit better. Let's see what this outfit looks like. Because I want to see what they got going on. And I know, you know what the craziest part is that I just spent my second coins. The free ones that they gave out, that they keep giving out, I forgot for what reason. I spent some of it already. And there's no way I have enough for this new bundle. Because it's probably like 500, 600. Let's see what's up. You're me? You straight, bro. You straight. I'm really interested in testing out, seeing what's going on with this new with this patch? Let's see. 400. I have 500! Why is it is this exclusive to guys and girls? Hood up and hood down. Is that Yoshimitsu? But the mask isn't. The mask can be worn on both sides. The mask is pretty cool. The pants seems like it might be guy only. And then what's the girl pack look like? Hood up, hood down. Can you typically change the color? Ooh, those boots are mean. This is a unique item that belongs to a character you don't own. Boy, I do not care. Jacket belongs to character compatibility. Yep, only the female characters. So does that mean the other bundle's able to go to Leo or no? Yep. Okay, so Leo's part of the guys when it comes to cosmetics. Good. Which I should have guessed. I'll go with this one. Fuck it. Now I need to get 300 more to get it for the guys. Get it for Darren, I guess. Oh, I need to see what it's like to play this game right now with the changes. So I'm gonna raw dog it. Raw dog some ranks, see how it goes. My stance is that as of right now, with the way the moves are going, it's probably still not gonna be all that great. But with the chances to recover being a little bit better, we're gonna see how it is. Yeah. We spent an hour talking about some changes that they need to do, especially when it comes to the announcements of special things, like character announcements and how Fakuram shouldn't have been announced, etc., etc. We also spoke about the next character that's coming out after Fakuram, who's already confirmed in my head and to me, but we'll see if I'm right about that. How are you doing, Star, by the way? But yeah, we were complaining in general because the way Tekken's been doing things has been really bad. Okay. This is not gonna go well. So let me lower the quality more. I have no idea what's causing this. Tekken's running like straight dog water right now. Could have been a worse pick. Could have been a worse character. I think Fahk is an alright pick. Name 3 characters that would have been worse. Name 3 characters that would have been worse than Fahk. And for bonus points, in what way? Because I can't think of a single character outside of Armor King or Marduk, which is the confirmed next character, that would be worse than Fakuram. Craig? Who the fuck is Craig? Lee? Lee Chao... Lee's a... What the... Okay, hold on. What are we talking about? Kunimitsu was not a bad pick. Kunimitsu was not a bad pick. In any way. How was Kuni bad? Hold up. Hold up. It's Marduk's first name. Ain't no way you said Craig as if... Okay. Marduk is the next character. Already confirmed. For reasons I will not speak on. Lee? Are you trying to say Lei as in Lei Wulong? Because, no, Lei Wulong would be a great character. And Kunimitsu also would have been a great character. I'm confused. What? You literally said, bro, let me cook, and you cooked the most dog water as possible list. So, Marduk, Lei Wulong, and Kunimitsu. Excuse me. Let me see what's up. Let me see what's up with this. Because I need to see what's going on here. Because they updated. I saw the update. I saw the changes. I need to see how the game feels. If the game will load. Because as of right now, I'm playing on PlayStation 2. What is happening here? What is happening here? Why is it playing like a goddamn PlayStation 1 right now? Crazy that was still a full combo. What can I say? Slideshow goes crazy. What can I say, bro? I'm decent. I'm decent at the slideshow, cuz. I cannot play on Ultra Performance. I will not play on Ultra Performance. Lei is only a legacy character? Lei is only a legacy character. Lei is a beloved Jackie Chan inspired character that involves stances and knowledge checks. The literal basis behind Tekken. Kurimitsu is a flashy string character, sure. That would be better than Captain Mix-em-Up and Guard Break. Blade did not sell at all at Tekken 7. Fakuram only sold due to him being strong as shit. Will I be able to play a game? Do I have to restart the game? I'll give you Lei. Because Lei definitely would not sell money. Probably. Probably will not sell money. Probably would not sell well at all. Kurimitsu and Bardock, though? And using that logic, that means Lydia sold well in Tekken 7. And with her and Kurimitsu being at the end of Tekken 7's life, did they both not sell well?
Get ready.
Nice, I guess. Okay, I sidestepped that. I'm not gonna get hype about it though. Don't get me wrong, I think Bardock would be cool to play, but if he released after the shit show they made with Season 2, it would be hilarious. Yeah, if they announced him for the last season, I'm officially not going to play Tekken 8 until Season 3. First character. This is Tekken 8 FPS crew. Damn, nice low. Nice low, nice low, nice low. I've always had frame problems with Tekken 8. I don't know why. Okay. Hello? When is it going to be able to handle Tekken 8? Funny enough, my PC fit the requirements. It always has. It always has. But for some reason, on stream, I could never play it. Nice! Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Nice pickup, E. Dude, what the hell? I like how I didn't block it that time. My brother in Christ, I am going low. My brother in Christ, I went low. I will say the sidestepping though, that I lost 400 points. Might be streaming software and Tekken at the same time. It definitely is. I just don't understand why though. It's not like my OBS is running a whole lot of stuff, but it might be the same problem that I might be having with my alerts. Good. Damn, girl, you're pressing buttons. This man doing strings? Yeah, bro. I've been playing Lars forever, bro. Okay. You met the Oscar? Oh, damn. That's crazy. Oh. I somehow didn't get the follow-up on that. That's crazy. Somehow. Good. Armor! Low! Optimals. Ugh. Look at Star right there in purple. 1,000 points! What's with the point system in this? What's happening here? Why am I gaining and losing so many? These numbers are irrelevant now. What the hell is that? Hello? Oh, right, sorry. I forgot they changed that. What's the new input? You know what? Fuck it. This final hit does mad damage for no reason. I hope they should have reduced that. But it is a combo ender, so I guess it's fine. I was a mid. Good. Should have been blocking. What was my... Oh, no? Okay. Oh, that doesn't switch over this time? Okay, good to know. This man's pressing buttons, bro. Damn. My brother in Christ. There it goes. There it goes. The little side switch little trick right there. Good low. How do you feel about the changes, Star? Low. Ah, god damn! Alright. No? I gotta stop pressing buttons. That's not a 1 or a 2 or a 1+2. Good launch. I should be dead. Nope. Ooh, I didn't sidestep. Okay. I didn't sidestep, but it still hit me to the side a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit cool. I like that. I ate that. God damn! Okay. I should have did the tornado. Where was that going? Good. I need to figure out the button for that. It's probably a 3 or 4. Nah, it's probably a 2. It's probably a 2. For Q, they only did probably the life changes, so they're alright, I suppose. I'm talking about everything else. It's about everything else. I know the one trick stuff. You were just like, huh, nothing happened to King. My game is the same. Did it do anything to Azu? They did do something to Azu. I glanced over it. I didn't really read it because I don't play her. I only end up reading my information because it's characters that I play. I'll end up learning the matchup a little bit later. GG's, Travis. GG's. Okay, so that first match alone, it was definitely lower damage. The exchanges felt even for the most part, right? You know, I would say it was down to like me knowing my character a little bit better than they do their character. But like, it's a good start. It's a good start. People, they said that they want to change because combo damage, yeah? Are the combos really still that long? Or am I just the ones that just, or do I just not know any, like, really long-ass strings? Because, granted, I don't. That's why I'm going to Dragon Orb right now to choose, just so I can actually see a long string and its damage, but, like, it felt okay to me. Like, it felt okay to me. I'm not going to say, like, it was perfect, but I'm not going to complain. I liked it. I liked the damage. As of right now, it feels playable compared to before. Appreciate you for the lurker, Rondi. Appreciate you, my guy. It feels playable. I need to figure out why my game just plays like absolute dog water. It could be the reshade, but welcome back, attack. Okay, so that's a quarter. That was about 35%? Right now, I'm trying to test out damage attack. That combo ending at 35% is not bad. Let me do a little bit of stronger launcher. That caught him? I forgot what the follow-up is after that, but that combo doing only about 35% is not that bad. Is there what are they keeping track of exactly? Are we talking about like stage involved combos as well, like the explosions of like the wall breaks? I'll go follow up is 2-1. 2-1. What the hell? Okay, this. So you're saying this. What the hell? This. Brother. What the hell? I'm not even holding full. You know what? Not even holding forward. One, two, hold down forward. Oh, it's forward 1-2. No? Oh, it's 2-1. 2-1, 2-1. I noticed that as soon as you said it. As soon as you said it, I was like, why is it not working? My brother in Christ. I know this combo. Even then, it still only does about 40%. That combo's not that bad. That combo's not that bad. What the hell am I doing? Like that would be my go-to finisher. Obviously, it's not about damage at that point. It's all about style. We can take the 2-1 out and just do quarter circle forward 1+2. Yeah. Either way, they're looking out for damage-based things. They're looking for damage-based things. And even then, it's not that bad. $74 damage off forward 1-2 heat dash. Oh, 1-2 this heat dash. This heat dash. It's not that bad. There's a lot of exchanges you can do with this amount of combo damage now. Yeah, no, they decided to nerf combo damage. Combo key? Oh, excuse me, I said non-key. Yeah. Sorry, I meant star. I have a combo doing about 74 damage off 1-2 heat dash. That's not bad. Even then, forward 2-1. No, you're good. Even then, the amount of damage off that, it's not that bad. Here, let me see if I can try to hit 74. I hit 63 with a 10 hit. I hit 76. 76 off the combo, including a wall. You can get more out of combo if you're looking for damage. Yeah, but they're specifically looking at combo damage. And that's where quarter circle forward 2. Down forward 4. 84 with the wall. Plus 3-2-2. Okay. 3 plus 4. Oh yeah, duh! I forgot about that. Hold on. Why did I do that? This. Heat. This. Okay, I couldn't get the heat. I couldn't get close enough for the heat dash. But I could do this. It's a heat dash. Let me see. $52, $53, $54. What am I doing? If I have Blue Spark Powerbomb at 75, okay. I forgot about this move. I forgot about the 3-4. The 1 damage that matters? Yeah. I forgot about this move. I really did. Okay. Even then, this damage reduction doesn't feel that bad. So I wonder what exactly... It has to be stage specific then. It has to be stage specific. Specifically on that one stage where the floor is also exploding. It feels good, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does. It feels really good. It feels really good.
Get ready for the next battle.
Because I saw Arslan do a combo, obviously before this. That was Tornado, Wall, Ground Explode into Lars's down 3-1. Is there a way to make the stage just specifically... Oh yeah, Pac-Man stage? That's just not being bought, bro. That's just not being bought. I don't know what's going on with Tekken, releasing these flashy-ass VFX flare-ass stages. But I'm not getting that shit. That shit's dead. $59 for a 12 hit. What the fuck was that? What am I doing? I'm buying it, but anyway, I gotta go do my thing. Hope you have fun. I'm gonna be lurking. Appreciate you, Star. Good luck on trying to obtain a little bit above purple. One day I'll pass you. Instead of jab at the beginning, dude. Back. Whoa! $86. Hey man, it's rough out here. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. This being your main game, being stuck at purple, could be me, bro. 86 damage. Hold on, hold on, hold on. 59 to 86, yep. This. Damn it! Hold on. Okay, it doesn't connect. It doesn't connect. Good to know. So how much damage does it do? How do it... Why did I go into trading? Whatever. Okay, so it still doesn't connect. It rebounces though. So if I was able to get the floor to explode here, that would reset the combo. Actually, it would have reset a little bit earlier. But even then, that's still ridiculous. The combo damage is not that bad. Not bad at all. Just set it in the settings. Where? Display settings, practice settings. They have a training mode specifically set to defense. That's cool. They should have an option somewhere where it's like the stage. Okay. The gameplay alone feels really nice. I guess I'll just go to floor break. I'll just go to floor break. Daiga, welcome in. How are you? I like the change. I like the change. But I'm curious as to what they're going to do with the future of what's going on here in Tekken. How do you feel about, I'm assuming you're a Tekken player, Daiga. How do you feel about, Okuram being added? Don't know him enough to give my opinion. Valid. Is there a character that you would have preferred instead? Or is Tekken 8 your first Tekken game? At the end of Tekken 7 and 8 roughly starting. Who was your main in Tekken 7? Who was your main in Tekken 7? Chloe would be a bit evil in 8. Julia would be pretty diabolical too. In what way? I'm gonna say I no to Chloe. I hated Chloe, even in Tekken 7. But Julia, I would love to have Julia. Those two were whom I was starting to play and learn. Fair, fair. Completely fair. A lot of their playstyles have been around mixing up your opponents, and people certainly have opinions about mix-ups in Tekken 8. Mix-ups. I would say the problem with Tekken 8 isn't the mix-ups per se. It's more of how they're being utilized. Because Clive and Victor, who are, I'm speaking from personal preference, their gameplay just doesn't make sense for them to be having so many different options. Like, I'm completely fine with being mixed up if it's very visible where I got mixed up at. Victor and Clive are just like, let me armor, let me shoot you from this distance, let me avoid neutral, let me teleport forward, let me teleport backwards. It's ridiculous. Leave Victor alone? Damn, no. I mean, I made Azucena at 8. Yeah, and I'm fine with Azucena. But although her combos are very ridiculous, I will say, I would rather fight her than deal with the Victor. I have my own opinions on aggression in Tekken 8. What are your opinions? If you don't mind me asking. If you want to go into it. right now in the game, I'm testing combo damage to see how it works. Because as of right now, they're talking about still nerfing combo damage potentially. So I'm curious to see as to what they do with it. Because as of right now, with the longest combo that I'm aware of, without heat, it feels pretty okay. So I'm wondering how they're gonna go about it. They better not nerf combo damage universally. It looks like they're looking at it universally, but I don't know if they're gonna nerf it universally. It's not as strong as people are worried about, and a lot of people just don't know how to play defensive. Valid. Valid. But also, there wasn't many, up until this update, options for defense. Like, sidestepping was always really bad and really hard to get with all the homing moves going off. Also, sorry if I sound congested, it's because I am. Trading damage for Oki or range for distance, for instance. Fair. I completely agree with that. I'm okay with that. What a combo. What a combo. Let me change my character real quick. Hold on. Let me play a character that I actually use and not just dabble in. As of right now, with the little bit that I've played, which was just one set and a little bit of just training right now, I'm okay with the combo damage being the way it is. I do feel like chip damage, I'm not going to talk about chip damage because you can't die to chip here, but it could kill you overall if you take too much. It doesn't feel too bad. I'm okay with the way Tekken 8 is right now after the damage reduction and the HP pool increase, but I need to see what else they're thinking about doing, because as of right now, it feels really solid. Certainly, a lot of characters get damaged by having more range in Tekken 8, and it's easier to avoid damage by being close to a wall. Is it easier to avoid damage being closer to a wall? $70 damage off of a non-true last hit. What? Why didn't you follow up, Lars? $67 damage. 67 damage. What is his best launcher? There's no way the 2-hit is. 529. 549. That one hits the most. 569. No, this doesn't hit the most. This is his best launcher. Nope, never mind. I look like the wrong moves. 20. 14. 20. 34 because it's a 2-piece with a side switch. 20 right there. Okay. A lot of combos do less damage in your walls, exceptionally abusable by making your opponent float you instead of being grounded. True. True. You do not want to be a helicopter, Nagi. You do not want to do that. I would not recommend. What the hell? There's warrior lurk attack. Then maybe at least while knowledge check hell, it would be cooler for matchups to want to play at different distances from the walls. Doesn't it already do that though? Doesn't it already do that, though? Would you want to be a constant use all the time, Nagi? $67. That's right, that doesn't rebounce. That doesn't bounce. Back at Tekken 7, this used to be this right there. You could do that mid-combo if you didn't do it already. And then you could go for the tornado. Well, what do you have for your main for full combos based on distance from the wall? True, actually. I don't have too many combos, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. For your main for full combos based on distance from the wall. Yeah, I don't have much. As the person that doesn't play this, as the person that hasn't labbed too much, I don't really base my combos based off of distance from the wall. At least not at this point. 68. 4 barrel electrics and fish is my wall carry combo. That is ridiculous, Finn. That is ridiculous. I want you to know. Also, Finn, what's going on? Are you enjoying the new bear and panda stuff? They keep getting nerfed? They keep getting nerfed? Good. Good. Nerf the bears. I currently with 3 combo types at the moment. The closest useful thing to me is the up forward 2 punch that I have that repositions me. But unfortunately, I want to be perpendicular to the walls. Fair. I would also rather be perpendicular to the walls, given my... Well, 2 of my mains require distance. Although not Lydia. Lydia requires the opponent being closer to the wall. So yeah, okay. Thank you, Dougie. I'll go get some water in a minute. Big one is hunting bear stance down forward 1. There was a homing mid and there was a launcher on crouch. That's pretty cool. 20 launch. No longer launches on crouch. I don't get a combo off it. Good. Good. We hate the bears around here. So ultimately, the way the game plays is fine. It just needs to encourage 3D space more. It does. But the nerfs to the wall bounces or floor bounces made it practically irrelevant. That is true. The hell? Pepsi, 20. What is it? What's the button? There it is. It's down back 2-3. Hold on. So what was I doing? This. I need to figure out a better combo. Because the only combo ender I have with Lars ends up with this into this. Pretty much. Or Power Ranger stance. Even though people would hate it, especially with Tekken Jank, a stage with moving wall properties or floor properties would be nice. Moving wall or floor properties? I can see that being interesting. I can see that. Having it deal with, like you said, 3D Jank. Pac-Man stage? True. Pac-Man stage, unfortunately. Which I'm gonna skip. I'm skipping that shit. I'm tired of the VFX flares. My game barely runs as is. What the hell? How do you feel about the changes, Finn? How do you feel about the changes? I'll queue up while I'm here. Good overall, step in the right direction? Yeah, agreed. I agree. How do you feel about... Because so they're still looking at combo damage as a whole. There's no confirmation if they're looking at it, like, personally, like, at certain characters or whatever. But they're definitely looking at it. They're definitely looking at it. So do you think it needs to be changed? Do you think anything, like, needs to be adjusted? If so, what do you think needs to be, like, done immediately? I'm gonna go get that water. That way I'm not leaving Dongi high and dry. 1 second. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Hold on. I have a bottle of water. I have a bottle of water. Alright, I'm back. I'm fine with the 20 health increase in general. It's made the game more interesting. Agreed. Agreed. Nah, nerf the overtune moves first, then focus the combo damage numbers. Do you still think that there's a lot of overtuned moves? I will say Lars's down 3-1 on the against the wall does do crazy damage. It does do crazy damage. I will say that. You should have reason to compare damage to combo length. True. Most of the highest damage combos are pretty long. That's true. Good. Okay. Good. I forgot that low. I forgot about that. I forgot about that too. This shows my matchup knowledge against Nina. I didn't break it. Oh, my combo damage versus length. I actually meant little DPS. The DPS of combos should be more interesting. Agreed. Poking in a weird way has received a huge buff. It has. There are many factors that lead to it being more useful. That's crazy. Every single time I dropped it, she would always press a button to get counter hit. Headbutt. Good launch. It's not neg. It is, or it is neg, and I just have a slow launch. Low, low. Yep. Do you guys think we still have a lot of overtuned moves? And then after this question, I'm gonna ask a different question because I want to talk about the main my actual stream title. I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be said about the way they're releasing characters. What the hell? What the bitch? Ain't no way! What is that button? Oh, she got it. Going for the wall? Nope. Chip damage. Chip damage. Chip damage! There are certainly overtuned moves, but at the moment I'm not sure what the discussion is leading to what makes them overtuned. Every single time. Every single time. Happens every single time. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. God damn. I love going live to deal with... Not going live. I love having to deal with this shit every single time. It's my favorite. To my knowledge, what makes them overtuned might be the damage and the fact that they're just really far-reaching, possibly. Can't wait to get guard broken at the wall by Fahk and then force into a force 50-50 after heat dash. Yeah, same. Same. How do you guys feel about the announcement of... No, wrong question, because I already asked you that, Daiga. How do you feel about the way Tekken has been announcing their characters? By leaving them anonymous until they're not anonymous. Where is it? New top. No, this is a cute ass kimono, bro. Does it look nice though? Ooh, that's very nice on Lydia. Classic ones recently have been plus mid tracking moves, but I'm not sure what people mean at the moment. Got you. It's pretty poor in terms of like maybe the scheduling. Now I'm talking about like their approach, as in them not announcing the character until they decide it's time, and then they give the release date at the same time. So that way it's two times the reveal. How do you feel about like Tekken's approach on that? They're probably playtesting many characters. They could be playtesting many characters, but do you think they're swapping out that many characters, the possibility of those characters at that moment? Or do you think they've already decided that? What is this? Just ripped jeans. Eh. Oh, absolutely? Okay. Man, if I had these pants, I would not know how to act. I wish you could buy the bundle pieces separately, bro. That'd be nice. Oh, absolutely? Okay. I know you said you don't know grunge cutout pants. This is a battle pass item. I fucking hate the battle pass. I fucking hate the battle pass system. It's so dog water. There are lots of characters with the new heat system that probably leads to a lot of frustrations. True. True. That's true. I don't know. I feel like... Okay, Tekken's back online. Damn, those legs are ripped! God damn! What are this? What are this? What are those? Tell us some returning characters beforehand. Guest characters and brand new characters can be kept secret until their announcement. Agreed. I'm actually okay with that. I'm actually very okay with that. I mean, I've seen a lot of players not use their key system beyond just versus Smash. True. True. You know what? I might actually keep the J's on. The J's look pretty cool. So do those boots. Keep the J's on. Can I drop $30 on a season pass without knowing who's coming out? Exactly. And that's exactly how I feel about it. Especially since, like, they need to... I feel like if it's gonna be characters that were already here, especially DLC characters from a previous game, like Tekken 7 DLC characters, like, these characters should have been base game. They really should have been. Like, did I like Lydia's announcement? Sure. Do I like that Lydia's in the game? Yes. I didn't get to play Lydia at Tekken 7 because I quit Tekken 7 before that. But, like, Lydia being added as a whole, I like. But I don't want to have to play a gacha game, in order to guess and see if I want to play the entire roster of the Season Pass. And that's why I ended up not buying the Season Pass until way after everybody's already out. Because it's like, what's the point? What the fuck is this shit? But would you be comfortable with it if they felt like the returning characters were being released faster? Agreed. Agreed. I don't know. I'm tired of getting disappointed every quarter of the year. That's my main thing. Because first it was Ana, who's a cool addition, don't get me wrong. I like Ana. I liked Ana since where was she at? Tekken 4, right? I remember her being a versus character, like her being the like, I don't like you, sister type of character. Cool, I guess. But also, you could have just showed Ana from the jump. Like, I feel like there's a lot of characters that are probably going to be coming out that should have been base game. Like, Eddie was the biggest disappointment in my opinion. I hate Eddie, bro. I didn't like Eddie in the old games. Also, when will previous DLC characters become available in some way? I think you should be able to buy any of them now, including Ana. To my knowledge, it's a 3-day, and not embargo, but it's a 3-day early, and then it's like maybe another 4 days or 3 days until they're released in the store separately. Let me double check real quick. I want to make sure that she is purchasable. Yep, she's purchasable as we speak. She was released on the 31st, and the Season Pass was released... Okay, it says the 31st as well. So that means she was already there, just not available for purchase. Oh, in like 5 years, when a lot of characters feel base game, will they be either part of packs or free? They'll be a part of packs. And so the way I see it in my head is they should do... Obviously, so we're going to stick to how Tekken's been doing it with 4 characters per season. 4 characters per season pass, let me clarify. I believe that they should show base game characters as is, up to a limit. So, like, Bakuram was just announced last game. He should have been within the first season pass, if not base game. But I feel like a character like questionable characters that might not come back, like Master Raven, Josie, Katarina, Loki Chloe, those characters that we're like not sure about, should be teased in some way or within the first pass. That's my stance on it. But then, like, as time goes on, if the character wasn't announced as a pass or a base game, we could consider it for that game as a seasonal character, you feel me? So if it's DLC, it's a base, or base, it's a DLC, it depends on how long it's been, if that makes any sense. So, like, Master Raven wasn't announced in this game, right? Master Raven wasn't announced in this game. He wasn't in the first pass. Good sidestep. Hold on, 1 second. She wasn't announced in base game. She's not announced in Season Pass 1 or 2. At least not yet, right? Wow. So, Master Raven, optimally, I would love her and Kurimitsu to be announced in the third pass, along with some good changes and everything. But that also, wow, that also raises the statement of like how long it should take for our characters to come back. Damn. I need to get that combo. I need to get that streak in there. Nice. By the release dates? Yeah, it would have been. Nice. That broke the wall? That could have broke the wall. Like, I understand the frustration of players, but I also want to care about the devs being able to well create. Of course. At the end of the day, I want the devs to have enough time to be able to develop the entire roster of the game up until its lifespan is done. And release it at whatever pace that they want to. Obviously, a good pace, the better, you know? Like, I'm sure they're already working on Character 1 for Season 3, right? I'm sure they're already working on it. I ran right into that. But, like, it's the choices that they made, especially with Fakuram and Ana back-to-back being 1 and 2. It's not... I did it too late. I don't know. It's hard to try and just... Nice. Hold on 1 second. Nice. Nice. I should be dead. Ow. If the wall breaks, yep, I'm dead. Good shit. Good shit, Obai. Good shit. Yeah, like I said, they probably have a lot of characters already being playtested, but what they choose on, I don't know. I think they should have put Fakuram maybe later. Oh, I'm alive. Not anymore. Like we knew they would bring Heihachi back. I hate that they brought Heihachi back. I hate with a passion that they brought Heihachi back. Ooh, that was big. What? They probably have their own pressures on whom to release outside of wanting to develop. That's true. They want to develop, but they're also being pressured probably by people outside of the gaming community. The one and done? Are you dead ass? People outside of the gaming community that's just like, Heihachi's been in every single Tekken game since Tekken 18, Tekken 0. Let's re-release him. He's supposed to be dead. Let's bring him back. Street Fighter brought back M. Bison. We should totally bring back Heihachi. No. Dive. It's so weird because I know the creators, the devs are out there probably creating brand new characters, and they're being told that that character's not interesting enough versus a legacy character. Don't get me wrong. Fakuram as a design is cool as hell as a Muay Thai fighter. But I would have rather had Bruce come back than Fakuram in this game. Because at least Bruce was honest. Fakuram is ridiculous. I feel like Reina was a good replacement. Reina was 100% a good replacement. 100% a good replacement. But as soon as they brought back Heihachi, Reina got demoted from you're a possible, like, actual threat to you're just Kazuya's little sister. You're irrelevant now. Nobody cares. You're an angsty Mishima.
Ready for the next
Wow. They combined Asuka and Jin to make Reina, but irrelevant now because Asuka and Jin, or at least Jin, still feels relevant. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like that they did that. How did that connect? The feeling of successor is no longer there? Nope, it really isn't. And it's the same with Street Fighter 6. And I complained as soon as M. Bison was spoken about. I was like, M. Bison needs to remain dead. The amount of hate I have for JP is so high, he could be the perfect villain. Now we have two. The hell? Good. Good. That new move is gold. That new move is crazy. Holy hell. I don't know how invested players are in the game competitively versus story vibe-wise. If I were to say, so like, if I were to compare this to like Mortal Kombat, people were 100% more invested inside the world of Mortal Kombat versus the actual competitiveness of Mortal Kombat. But I think it's a combination of both for Tekken. Nice. Good, good, very good. People are, I feel like, wow. People are way more interested in the competitiveness and gameplay of Tekken, because I would rather see a very interesting character be added versus having to worry about like where Jin's mom is and the story, you know? So it depends. In Tekken, I think it matters competitively and gameplay-wise. So because it matters that way, I feel like characters from the past should come back brand new, like they did with Eddie. But wasn't Eddie in the last game, though? Eddie was in Tekken 7, right? I'm eating this for funsies. Ooh. Good wall carry. Unfortunately, you dropped it. Ain't no way you about to 7-hit combo me, bro. Go over there. GG. That shimmy, though. That shimmy kind of went crazy, bro. That shimmy kind of went nutty, not gonna lie. Another one and done, bro. What is happening? I feel like at the end of the day, they should announce returning characters immediately, especially since it's a fresh character from the previous game. Now, if it's a hidden character, like let's say Christy Montero, who's also another Capoeira character, keep him hidden. Keep him hidden. I would love to see Christy Montero be announced. I would love to see how she's being handled. But I feel like the way Street Fighter and Grand Blue and all the other games are handling their announcements, their character announcements, are just so much better. Because I can decide right then and there if it's worth getting the pass for said characters versus having to wait to buy like 12%. Having to wait for a character that I really want to come out.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's very rough, and I don't like it. I don't like the way Bandai Namco's doing it. I don't like it at all. I feel like I'm probably wrong on this, but I feel like they're the only fighting game that's releasing their characters in a way that's like, let's keep them hidden. Good. Is that supposed to be Levi? Oh, I did not know there was a follow-up on that. Oh, that's a low. That's a low. That is a low. That is a low. Holy hell. Oh my god. It's really frustrating having to deal with Bandai Namco's hidden character bullshit just to get disappointed when the season finally comes around. It's been 3 months since Ana, and the announcement that we got was a character that nobody fucking asked for. Wow. What in the hell was that tracking? My turn. The only thing same attack in now is Lucky Chloe. Jero, I swear to God. They committed. They followed up. They followed up on their DC percentage. That is hilarious. Never mind, they didn't. What is happening? Lucky Chloe's not coming, bro. Lucky Chloe needs to stay away. I hate her so bad. Good. Lucky Chloe second 8 would make a lot more sense with Heat. It does. It definitely does. But also, we don't like Lucky Chloe around here. What the hell? I ducked it, but I guess not. Oh, unfortunate. Who was this, we? Gerald, I'm never fighting you in Tekken 7, bro. If you're a Lucky Chloe main, bro, for real. Yo ass over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm good. I'm an Channel main, and they T8, of course, I play explosive. Oh, that's true. You're right. Good. Very good. This better work! Let's go! Desperate move! Lightning Blade! That's crazy! That's crazy! Why did that go low, bro? That was nasty. GG. GG. That was nasty, bro. Holy hell. Bro, how did my progress go down, bro? I went from 140,000 to what? Damn. 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 I'm gonna stomp on you. Damn. Damn. I'll play, as I said, on 8 as well. But yeah, but you're new to Tekken overall. This man over here playing Lucky Chloe to be a joke. I do. I like you for real. Tiger's cool. Oh, damn. Damn. My brother in Christ, please block low. Technically, I played Tekken when I was a child. Yeah, well, I did too. That's how I feel about Virtual Fighter. Speaking of Virtual Fighter, are you guys getting that? Low. 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 Mid. Low. Low. Low again. You're better. My fault. That is accountant in my opinion. I like fighting games other than Smash. Valid. I mean, yeah, but who's the bigger joke? The one that plays him or the one that loses to him? The one that plays him. The one that plays him. Oh, that would have caught me. Low. Good back step. Good blow. Damn, good mid. Slander? No slander. No slander. I like being the joke. Hey, fair. Fair. And that's why it's... Who's an Oz at the FWA tourney? What's FWA? She danced on him. True, true. Damn. They won one round. They won one round. And then they just disconnected. Furry weekend in Atlanta. Ooh. Were you like in costume and everything? I don't know. If you spend your life practicing martial arts, just look to a ooh girl, it's a skill issue. Bro. Bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I don't want them to keep on doing these random ass mixed martial artist ass bullshit ass characters, bro. Bring back actual goddamn fighting styles, bro. Like, where's Krav Maga? Where's goddamn? I want another boxer, another wrestler. I'm shit. Bring back Dostan, bro. Give me another Taekwondo artist. Give me more people. Okay, good skip. Boy, fuck wrestlers. Play WWE? Nah, fuck that shit, bro. Those WWE games have sucked for so long. It hasn't been the same since SmackDown vs. Raw ended. Gerald, I'm not trying to hear that. Those games are ass now. Just their standard furry effects. A hat with box ears, paws this year. They're weird. And a tail. Hold on, I have not locked in. I'm over here eating hits for free. Had paws this year. They're weird. And a tail. I guess that indicates I'm a furry too. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're a furry, you're a furry. They're falling for the trap. Their Wi-Fi connection's beating me. Damn. Hello? Okay. Hate you, Kang. Not Kang. It's not even Kang, bro. It's all wrong. Rage Art was a curse plagued upon Tekken. You read it mid-fight as wild? Yeah, I need to stop. Didn't get to see Sonos Fox this year, sadly. Did they go? Bro, I ducked that. They usually go to Fua? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they went this year. You're better, bro. My fault. Okay. What the hell was that elbow? I read it. Well, I didn't read it. I just didn't press a button. I knew it was coming. Borokuma, Panda, Zabina, Raven, and someone else. Ooh. Who was the best that you fought? Got to be a grappler. You're better, bro. My fault. Damn. Damn. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Someone made Omega? Omega? I don't pay attention to social media at all anymore, so I wouldn't know unless I literally saw them. True. I don't think I follow Sonic Fox, but I one and done. Yeah, that connection was hot dog water, bro. I don't know why I rematched.
For the next battle.
They played Zafino one, then lost one, then switched to Panda. I couldn't handle the Panda as well as I wanted to. Bro, the Bears are ridiculous in this game. I hate them so bad. Jero, how do you feel about Fakuram being announced? And also, give me a Luchador in this game. I know Julia was probably the Luchador, but give me an actual Luchador. I want to fight a goddamn Rey Mysterio in this game. Or like a dude that was like El Fuerte in Tekken. What the hell? Forward back does the... Okay, that's cool. I feel like they throw shit at Tekken 7 players' faces because they could have just added them in the main game. True. Exactly my problem. Exactly my problem. Well, not exactly my problem. Part of my problem. But I feel like he... I ain't too crazy about characters being DLC for 2 games straight. Facts. Facts no printer. What the hell is this cosmetic, bro? You're supposed to be a prison guy? When you got the manual? I'm losing! That's crazy. That's crazier. That's crazier that launched me. That's crazier that launched me. Okay, I'll play. How did that hit me? Go over there. Sorry. Headbutt. Get shimmied. I'm gonna step on your shows, sorry. Damn. That's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would be asking people who they want the last character to be. Not the last character. Oh, actually, yeah. What is the last fight style you guys want added to Tekken? Because it's the last character. Damn. The next character on the pass is a brand new fighter. He's better. Okay. I didn't break it! Ah! I think I'm gonna head out and do my own thing for now. Go ahead, take it easy. Die guy, I appreciate you coming through, my guy. I appreciate you coming through and chatting with me. It was fun. Nice to meet you. Hopefully someday I'll be able to get my Tekken working right. That way we can play some lobbies and Tekken's looking good. You feel me? Launch. Foul. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Ain't no way I didn't break it again! Switch sides. Give my side back. You'll be endlessly frustrated with me? I'll take it. I have people who dead ass make me mad for the sake of being mad. It's normal. Ain't no way I didn't break it again! Let's go. Let's go. I would love to fight you sometime. In whatever games you play. It doesn't have to be to Tekken. I play other games. Is Lear playing like a first dad? Yeah, I think they're memeing on me because that's what I was doing. Brother, why am I not breaking my grabs? Why am I not breaking my grabs? I'm an asshole. I hate it when it's done to me, but I'll do it to somebody else. Bro, I'm one match away from a promo. That's craziness. That's craziness. I'm tired of. I really am tired of DLC being DLC, bro. It doesn't need to be this way. Do you slimier than Lucky Chloe's for that one? Nah, fuck that shit, bro. Lucky Chloe's are gonna be the most toxic ass characters in the game, bro. If they add Lucky Chloe to this, you're right. My fault. Okay, I'm not breaking a single grab today. You're right, bro. You're right. My fault. That you're right. I definitely held down back. I held down back. You said Mashima's wrong? Nah, bro. Mashima's a never. Mashima's a never. Mashima's could never. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Good, broke it. Let's go. I'll take this promo, baby. Whoa, I didn't even do that input. Didn't want to do that, but I'll take it. How do you feel about the update, Jero? The changes that they did? What the fuck? Never did that move before. Ooh, I'll take it. Damn, that's crazy. My. Ah! He brought out the stick. He brought out the stick. Four times in a row. Good grab. Good grab. The sidestep change feels really nice. He still ate the hit there. You're right. I didn't break it. Nah, I didn't break it again. No, I'm not breaking the grabs. What's happening to me? Let's just keep it simple. What the hell was that? GG. GG. I'm back to purple! I'm right behind you, Star. Ain't no way they gave me enough points to get the promo, but that's it. They did. Okay. Put me exactly at 1,000, bro. That's not 1,000. Exactly like 50 and 60 points above. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm really enjoying the change to the heat. Like, you being able to sidestep it a little bit easier. Sidestepping feels really nice now. Before, it used to be really rough to try and sidestep something, but now it feels actually pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. I really do. I, hope that in the future, we actually get a little bit more clarity as to what's happening with these characters. Especially if they're going to be DLC in the past. DLC characters from the past should just be automatically announced. Collab characters, new characters should be kept hidden. But old characters from the past definitely should be just shown already. Like, at this point, we have, like, characters that are, like, Bruce, Vector-san, Lei Wulong, Kunimitsu, Master Raven, all of them. They could be announced and then revealed. Not then revealed, then put out. But then, like, I feel like there's just a lot... This fucking garbage-ass stage. I feel like they should just... Like I said already. DLC characters from the past that aren't that old need to be just announced. His leg lifted there, bro. What was that? What? Didn't even do that input. I love knowing that a person... I know exactly how to counter a move, and then the counter doesn't come out. I love it. I love it when that happens. It's my favorite. My favorite! Yep. Yep. I didn't break that either. I'm breaking 0 grabs today. 0 grabs broken. 0 grabs broken today. Going nutty. Skip this, please. Oh my god, I don't need to see the VFX flares. Yeah, I totally want to deal with this. This stage is fucking awful, bro. You're better. All because of the fucking fight in the background. Ground explosion? Nope. Okay. Down. Now. Twice. That's crazy. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. I baited it. I baited the range art again. Moving up, baby. Moving up. Moving up. That is wild. Yeah, I'm walking. That stage is absolute dog water. Please. Also, another thing that I think should not be controversial, but probably is, DLC characters should not be exclusive to being purchased in order to be fought against. I fully believe that DLC characters should be able to be practiced against and tried out in practice mode. I said what I said. Now, if it ends up like staying that way, I don't know. It's obviously not gonna. Nobody's gonna do that, especially not for free. But like Multiverses did it. I'm sure Brawlhalla probably has it. Or we're talking about free games versus paid games like this, which would make sense for a paid game to do it. I like how I'm standing up to block mid. Oh my god. You're, oh, good read. Wall. Good low. Good low. Okay. Good. Let's go. Okay. How did that still hit me, bro? I don't understand, bro. That uppercut was on the outer side of my chin, and it still caught me. Nice. Traps. 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 Good low. What is happening with this connection? What is happening? It says it's me. Low. Low. What the hell? That missed input. Okay. Let's go. Nice. Ooh. Damn. Damn, what was that? Unfortunate. That lag and brought up the menu at the last second was crazy. That was... no, thank you. It's probably just me. Don't know what's happening here, but I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. I can't do that to you. I'm still so upset about fucking around, bro. So upset about fucking around, bro. It's crazy how just one character can change, like, so much about a character, bro. Like, about a game, like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Like, it's... I don't know. It's weird having to see where the game is going, and just to be okay with it, because we waited so long for them to announce the next character, and it's just a character that nobody wants, bro. Like, I didn't even buy Clive. Like, this entire season 1, I would have gotten nobody but Lydia. And I did actually get nobody but Lydia. Clive wasn't even a purchase that I made. I don't care if his game is good. I don't care at all. Bro, just a terrible addition, bro. Pigtails in this battle pass? Hi, pigtails. What is this? Pose 6. Like, this pass would be worth it if it wasn't Avatar stuff. Oh, the heterochromia eyes? Dude, that'd be so clean! Too bad, not buying the pass. Not buying that goddamn pass. It's not worth it. It's unfortunate, bro. It's really unfortunate. Because I really wanted Tekken to be more. I still want Tekken to be more. This gameplay actually feels... The way the game feels right now, it feels very good. I will say that. It feels very, very good. But in the long run, even with the game changes, the overall, what is it? The overall approach when it comes to the DLC is just not it, bro. Ana, fine, but Fakuram afterward, come on now. And Heihachi too. Lydia was the only one I really was interested in. So that's between two passes that was just like one character was interesting. Between two passes, one character was interesting so far. Just one. I don't know. It's upsetting to see that character be added. It's upset, and I hope that they end up releasing a new character, not a new character, a very fun new character, interesting new character, along with the next character also being good. I would love to see Kunimitsu return. I would love to see Kunimitsu return. But odds are, it's probably going to be the character that's been leaked already, which makes it even worse for this game. It really does. Sakura, Ana, Clive, Heihachi, and Eddie. 5 characters that just aren't it. Ana's fine. Just don't want her. I really hope we get somebody interesting for the next whatchamacallit? For the next not the next, yeah, the next character. I would love to see somebody really cool. I really would. I really, really would. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. People are gonna... The devs are gonna make characters who, you know, not who they think is best, maybe who they think is best, but it's probably gonna be who they think is probably the most worth the money. And with Fakuram being so overly played in Tekken 7 due to his mix-ups and everything, he's just a lot. He really is. trying to think. The update for Tekken 8, as of right now, with the heat homing note nerf and the heat homing nerf and the sidestepping buff, I guess, is really good. I really like that. The damage also feels nice. The combo damage also feels really nice. It's not too crazy, I feel, right? I just hope that it ends up staying this way. I know this is only one part of the update, and we have more. Like before Fahk was supposed to drop too. So I don't know. I need to see exactly what the plans are. I wonder if there's a way to see that as of right now. Let me see. Wrong button. You know what? Let me take Tekken 8 patch notes. Adjustments have been made to characters' moves, specifically particularly powerful aerial combos across all characters. Bigger changes are coming in June. Okay. Okay. I wonder if... we're actually going to get some decent stuff coming in the future for Tekken 8. Because, unfortunately, as of right now, with Fahk dropping, the only thing that's really worth it is the only thing worth it is the balance patches. And I don't know if that's really worth it. I don't know. It's weird. It is weird. I really don't know what else to say about it. Really upset about it. I really hope that they, for the next patch, just end up announcing returning characters, flat out. I really hope that they do. Because it's just not the way to go right now. Because it's just not good, bro. I really enjoy Tekken, but like us having to figure out neutral, us having to deal with really aggressive bullshit from the start of Season 2, and I'm glad that they're working on it as fast as they can. I really am glad that they're working on it, and I hope that Harada and his team end up doing a really good job. I really hope so. But with this update, I do feel good about the way it's going. It feels really nice. It feels actually really close to Tekken 7, which is, you know, with more heat bullshit. And I hope that we actually get some really, really, really cool stuff. Like maybe a whole rework of everything, and like some maybe different moves too, if that's possible for them to do in Season 3. But I guess we'll see, huh? I guess we'll see. I know it's only been 3 hours, but I am going to call it here. It was very enjoyable to hang out with you guys. I appreciate you all for coming, for hanging out with me and talking with me. Tomorrow's stream, we're starting to get it going a lot longer. We're going to be on City of the Wolves. We're going to be playing Ranked, and we're going to be trying to learn Rock. So if you guys are interested, I would love to have you come through. I would love to have you join me and learn with me, learn a new character, because it'd be fun. One tricking is not the way to go. Star, I'm looking at you. But till then, I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your day, even though it's still a little bit early, but your boy has to eat some food, and I have to go to bed within another 2 hours. So, I do appreciate you all for coming through. This was very fun. I enjoyed talking to you guys. We'll talk more about Tekken and DLC being released. We'll talk more. But till then, all of you guys take care. I will catch all of you tomorrow. Adios.